Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another episode of Lesson with Dej. As Nikki would say, we're going to get into some things. We are going to get into some things. First things first, I need to let y'all know something. So, as y'all know, I'm a very kind of like superstitious but unsuperstitious person. So since I've been podcasting, I always write my script in the same journal with the same color ink. And I told myself that I was not going to switch color inks either until season 2 or until I finish this notebook. And y'all, my pen ran out. And I've been searching since I noticed that my pen ran out for a pink pen. And I was going to order one off Amazon, but y'all, it wasn't even worth doing all that. I ain't even going to lie to y'all. But the unsuperstitious side of me is telling me this is maybe a sign to get this show on the road. I ain't even going to lie to y'all. This season should have been wrapped up, but I was going through what I was going through. So we're here. Y'all can call me crazy or whatever, but it is what the fuck it is. But on to this episode, I'm going to talk about some real life shit. And some of y'all going to think, what the fuck wrong with this bitch? And other y'all going to, feel me. And we going to go from there. But I'm about to talk about how I'm kind of scared to get close with my dad. And I talked to him about this, so I feel comfortable enough to get on my podcast and speak publicly about this. Just a little FYI. Ain't nobody being thrown under the bus or no shit like that. But some of y'all know, some of y'all don't know. For y'all that don't know, I'm going to catch y'all up right quick. My dad has not been an active figure in my life. It's not that I don't know him. But if I seen the nigga walking down the street, I could be like, hey, yeah, that's my dad type shit. I know who he is, but I do not know him type shit. So I'm going to tell y'all why I'm scared to get to know him, because I can't remember if I told y'all in the last episode or if I didn't. But I recently got in contact with my dad and shit, and he want to get to know me. And I do want to get to know him, but I'm scared because... And before I get into this, I'm just going to say, I'm only speaking about this for people who might also be in my position, or people who may be in my position one day and they just don't know it yet. Because I'm, not going to take my podcast down there, always be here for y'all. But I'm scared to get to know my dad now that my mom is gone, because I am I don't want to go through this shit twice. You feel me? Right now, I'm in a place where, God forbid something happen, but if something was to happen to my dad tomorrow, I wouldn't take it as hard as I'm taking my mom. But I feel like if 10, 15 years go down the line and I'm getting to know him this whole time, I'm going to take that shit hard too. if that makes sense. Because in the short amount of time that I've been getting to know the nigga, I see that we already have a lot in common. You feel me? So it's just like I'm at a standstill right now. But I'm working it out. I'm working through it. I also want to dive into the fact and like talk about like the main topic of this episode, because y'all know I like to shift gears and shit. But I am a very unempathetic ass person. Like, I kid y'all not. I can't. It's hard for me to show emotions when it comes to certain shit. Like, and I know it's true because everybody tells me this shit. And I see it with my own two eyes. Like, I don't care to hug people. I do not care to say I love you. I do not cry when it's appropriate to cry. You know what I mean? Like, I only cry about certain situations. Like, majority of the situations, like, shit that I should be crying about, I don't know. Like, that shit do not faze me. It's like, sometimes you could tell me some terrible ass news, and depending on who and what it is, I'm just like, oh, okay, damn, that's crazy. What we eating tonight? Like, you feel me? I don't know, y'all. It's fucking weird. I fucking don't like it, and I do not want to be this way. So I'm starting a new journey. And for those of you who, like, how do I want to put this? For those of you who are on a trying to find a heart mission like how I am, y'all can join this journey with me, and let's see if we can find at least one fuck to give together. Because right now, at this particular stage in my life, I do not care. I do not care. And it's some shit that I should be caring about. Like, real life shit that's going on. I'm not talking about it. Don't want to talk about it. Don't care to talk about it. And if you tell me about it, I'm probably going to give you a cold, harsh response. I got into it with some bitches the other day, like, on my little group call, because I had this little group of friends, y'all. Them bitches is whack as fuck. But anyway, that's besides the point. That's not neither here nor there. But on the group call, these hoes is telling me that they're, like, expressing themselves to me, whatever the fuck they wanted to say, and I'm basically just sitting there acting like I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm just being real nonchalant about they feelings and what they saying, and it wasn't that I was just being real I just really did not care, like, at all. Now maybe this is one of them times where I've been thinking to myself, like, maybe, just maybe, if I gave a fuck a little bit, I wouldn't have been in that position. So maybe I am the one that was wrong, but I can't help the fact that I did not care. Like, I can't make myself care about something like that. Like, it should be stupid. It'd be stupid. And especially, like, when it comes to other people's feelings, I always feel like don't nobody care when it's me. So I'm a firm believer in not caring when it's you. I need to snap out of that, because I ain't gonna get nowhere in life. And if you like that, you ain't gonna get nowhere in life either. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Shit's fucking terrible way to live. I'm tired of living like that. So I'm on a mission to try to find some fucks to give, unfortunately. But fortunately, in the long run, it's just gonna suck right now. But we're gonna be alright. Before I end this, episode, I want to say welcome to my Amazon listeners. Even though I just got on the Amazon platform, I already love and appreciate y'all just as much as I do on my other platforms. So I just wanted to give y'all a little warm welcome to come start in. All episodes are up. So if you're listening from Amazon, new to Amazon Music, whatever the case is, you can catch my latest episode and all episodes that follow, because I made sure I got every single episode that I could get up for you guys. I do have that Spotify exclusive episode that you can only listen to on Spotify. So if you haven't heard it, I recommend downloading the Spotify app and going to go take a listen. It's up there. If you're like a debater type person, I got like a little debate episode with one of my friends up there, so y'all should go check that out on Spotify if y'all haven't. And I just want to say thanks to my listeners. We got a new platform. We're on the move. I support and I appreciate all of y'all as much as y'all support and appreciate me, because I wouldn't be able to do any of these things without my current listeners. And I want y'all to know that I noticed that it's not unnoticed. And I support y'all's back in y'all's endeavors. Anything that y'all got going, whether it's business, whether y'all want to start podcasting, you want my help, y'all can always reach out to me. I'm not one of those podcasters who's not active with their following. So Instagram, my DMs, always the way to reach me. I have been going through and been looking at my DMs recently, because y'all know I don't like my DMs. But when it comes to my podcast, I got like a little section. So if you message me about the podcast, or if it's anything podcast related, it'll go to that section and I'll see it, by the way. And with that being said, I do want to let y'all know that I am going to do something that y'all been asking of me. Y'all want live stream shows. Y'all tired of listening to me record stuff or dropping stuff whenever I want to, whatever y'all feel like. So I am going to be hosting a live radio show on the AMP app. You guys do have to go download the AMP app, or you do have to go to www.amp.com to listen. It will not be available on Apple. It will not be available on Spotify, Amazon, none of that. Exclusively on the AMP app. So make sure y'all go to the AMP app if you want to hear me live and doing all that. I do not have an exact date yet, but what I can tell y'all is it will be a weekly show, and it is coming out after the season finale of my podcast. So while we're on a break from the podcast, getting ready for season 2, y'all can still hear from me weekly live on the AMP app. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that. It's coming at y'all. That's my next little move. I've been so excited, and I've been working on it and getting all my affairs in order, and I could finally make that announcement that I've been sitting on. And we cannot forget about the lovely Instagram platforms that's been helping me and supporting me. Make sure y'all go to Nip Slipped. It is an _ Nip Slipped. Get y'all some lingerie, ladies. Y'all know I got the discount code. Same with Sincere Sally Boutique. If you want you some Australian jewelry, it's a jewelry line by women, made for women. I also have the promo code for that. And of course, I will list it in the episode description as always. Until next time. Mwah.